Oh, look at this. New blood. The Dragon Knight himself.
Fresh from the Netflix anime, are we? Welcome to the world of Dota 2. We're here to teach you how to navigate the best game ever made.
Yeah, except for Artifact.
Yes, of course, except for Artifact.
First things first, let's take you through the main goals of the game. Defense of the Ancients.
Is it to defend the Ancients by any chance?
No, surprisingly, it's to kill the enemy Ancient. You see? This is why you need us.
This is your Dota 2 map, your personal battlefield. You're currently in your fountain. It'll heal you and is where you can purchase items, which are power-ups for your hero.
This is also where you respawn after you die, which I'm sure is coming up very soon.
This all the way over here is the enemy Ancient. This is what you're trying to destroy.
Yeah, but we got a long way to go before that. If you ever get lost, there is a chat log. You can find that right here. And if you need to leave the tutorial to go make yourself a sandwich and come back, there is a chapter select right here. So, let's start off with the baby steps. Let's get you to move. Move your cursor over this very generic tutorial type waypoint and then click the right mouse button to move your hero.
Oh my goodness, it's first steps! Someone grab the camera!
Okay, now move on to the next arrow. Oh, hey, it's Marana from the anime, but with a budget voice actress.
Hello, I'm Marana.
Actually, she's a very old hero. In fact, she was in the original Dota.
Marana from the anime.
Anyway, she's very protective of us for no particular reason. Watch out for her arrows. Just simply dodge them when she fires them at you.
Yes!
Sorry, was that you? My bad. Nice dodging.
That's a good effort. Very good. You're a real walking pro. Now let's get to the hard stuff. I'm going to unlock your camera now. If at any point you get lost, the F1 key will bring you back to your hero.
Of course. I need those.
Whoa. Where are you going? This guy's out of his mind. Reel it back in, kiddo.
In the game of Dota, you'll need to move your camera while simultaneously moving your hero to a selected spot. This is difficult to master, but is step one. We will help you, but first we need you to get ready to fight if you want to survive outside of the safety of your fountain.
Here is a target dummy.
Greetings.
This is the new player that showed up yesterday. You don't make it past the movement part. Hover your mouse over the dummy and right-click him to attack.
No! Oh my, that was very violent. Wait a second, why do I have a health bar over my head right now?
By my blade.
Money.
No! Why? God, it hurts!
What are you doing? Oh, look at that. You leveled up and
My
got
armor
gold.
grows
Killing enemies or
stronger.
just being in the general area of killed enemies allows you to gain experience and gold. Gaining experience allows you to level up, like in any RPG game. As you can see, you are already provided your third skill, Dragon Blood, which is a passive, meaning that it just works. Now, you can select another skill. Let's have you select an active ability. Click on the plus sign over Dragon's Tail.
The dragon waits. Swiftly.
Feel free to hover over your skills at any time to learn more about them. It's probably best to not do this during a game, though, as other people might laugh at you. You can also read up on hero skills in the Heroes tab, which is in the main menu of the DotA client. Oh no, here comes Pugna. Ugh, he's so annoying.
Yo, everybody, this is Pugna, and I'm here to talk to you today about the difference between strength, agility, and intelligence.
Oh no! Make him stop! Use your ability. Press the W key or hover over the icon and select the skill you want to use. Then hover the mouse over the enemy unit and left click them. Your hero will automatically walk towards the enemy unit until the spell is in casting range, and then they will automatically cast it.
Now, almost every single hero gains all three of these attributes throughout the game. They gain it slowly as they level up, or they can gain it with big purchases and items that make their hero stronger. Now, what attributes do for every hero isn't quite the same. So for all heroes, a point of strength will give you 20 HP, a little bit of HP regen, and probably some other shit when Valve changes this in a couple months. Every point of agility that you gain gives you 1 attack speed and a little bit baby amount of armor as well. Every point of intelligence that you gain increases your mana pool, and it also gives you a little bit of mana regen. But additionally, if your hero is a strength hero, for example, a point of strength also gives you 1 damage. If you're an agility hero, an agility point gives you 1 damage as well. If you're an intelligence hero, a point of intelligence also gives you 1 damage on top of those other benefits. So for heroes that specialize in each category, you might get a little bit of extra benefits in terms of damage from buying attributes in your primary stat. Now, this is really important because it massively changes how the rest of the game goes in terms of what items that you want to purchase and how valuable it is when you buy them. Because it's very important that you spend your gold very effectively, right? It kind of covers lots of different bases, and you can use that gold more effectively to purchase things your hero actually needs that amplify your strengths and cover your weaknesses. It's actually so interesting and important to talk about. Now, when you're purchasing attributes, you need to weigh this against the things that it gives you. A strength point gives you health, right? But also keep in mind, is it worth it to buy a strength item to increase my health, or is it better to purchase a
Return to the next.
Excellent work! I'm a
I
ghost
soar
now, by the way.
higher.
Looks like you got it. Your Dragon Tail is a single target ability. You can target a single enemy, and it'll cast it on them, as long as you're in range. Breathe Fire, on the other hand, is a target point ability. You can target a point, like a place on a map, but not a specific unit.
Wait, why do I have a health bar?
It's your turn, dear brother. You know what to do, young.
Ah, it burns! Well, guess we're both ghosts now.
Yes, both ghosts now, here to haunt you for eternity. Just keep in mind that this is not in a normal DotA game. You will not be haunted by ghosts, I promise. Actually, you know what else will haunt you? Hit the shop button.
Oh my lord, there are so many items! My eyes!
Items are one of the many reasons this game is so deep. A hero by default will be good at a specific thing, depending on who you pick, but items allow you to change them to excel in areas that they may not be able to normally.
Certain items can allow you to open up completely different playstyles for your heroes. Think of DotA heroes as rock, paper, scissors. Rock will always beat scissors, but in DotA, scissors can specifically build itself to be a little bit better against rock, should that need arise. Don't worry, my friend, every single hero has a guide that the community made which will tell you what items to buy on it. This is a little video that will show you how to do this in-game. Select a guide maker that you like and trust, and select their guide and confirm them. Speaking of which, I made you a guide to get out of this exact scenario right now. You can trust me. Trust me. Now, as you can see in my guide, we have items here, and you can just click on them if you have enough gold. You don't have to find them in the big shop list. Your gold is down in the bottom right. Congratulations! I think you have enough money from murdering 3.
Okay, creature of mine, it's time for you to escape this hellish prison we've designed for you. Click on the item in your inventory just like you would. You did it! Don't ask why eating a tree is a good thing in this game, it just is. You can now escape. Go, little one, run before we change our minds.
We are going to give you back control over your camera. It's about time to walk and look, baby. Good luck.
Yes.
Did you really think we would just let you out? No! We have thousands of barriers.
Go, baby infant. Follow this very not ominous path. Practice your moving and camera control. And while you're at it, keep in mind that you can move your camera in 2 ways.
Of course.
Number 1 is for cool people, where you middle click your mouse on the ground and hold it while dragging. Or you can be like my idiot Grievel brother and move your cursor to the edge of the screen. All of this, of course, you can change in your game settings.
Yes. By my blade.
And here we are. Welcome to the top Radiant Barracks. Now before you lay several buildings, each with their own purpose and destiny.
Except for that one, that's a moonwell.
Yes, that one's just there to look cool. Do you think it's cool? I sure do.
Very good. So to your right, you can see the melee barracks, and to the left, you can see the range barracks. These 2 buildings spawn creeps.
Don't worry, not creeps like people that have body pillows. Creeps like, what are DotA creeps like?
The creeps spawn every 30 seconds and walk down the path ahead of them, called a lane. The creeps are uncontrollable and have one mission: to mindlessly walk down the path and attack any enemy they come in contact with. This includes enemy heroes, buildings, or emotions.
That's right. The creeps act as your cannon fodder, making sure that the enemy can't just go to your side of the map and hurt you, or they're gonna get stabbed by 1,000 little swords.
These barracks are what spawn these creeps. As you can imagine, if you destroy the enemy's barracks, then your creeps become stronger. That may not make sense, but that's just how DotA is. There's 1 set of barracks in each of the 3 lanes. These lanes are referred to as top, middle, and bottom.
Now, if you destroy the barracks, the enemy creeps don't stop spawning, they continue to spawn, but your creeps get stronger in each lane that lacks an enemy barracks. Take 1 lane and you'll get super creeps, and if you take all of the lanes, you get mega creeps. Check out how different the creeps are and how much more powerful they get as they murder these poor innocent heroes. Whew, that mega creep don't mess around.
Indeed. Think of DotA like this. Killing other players allows you to have time to hit their buildings while they respawn. Hitting buildings is the true goal of DotA. When there are no buildings, the enemy ancient is exposed. The game, in a nutshell, is essentially an elaborate tug of war where both sides try to outpush the other.
DotA is a game about creeps and exposing things. That is actually not a joke.
I need no steed. Onward. Yes. Dragon to the fray.
So the creeps have now connected and they're fighting each other. Whenever an enemy unit dies, you will gain experience as long as you're in the general area. Whether you kill the unit or not, you still get experience.
But in order to get gold, you must be the one to get the killing blow. We call this a last hit.
Compelled to battle.
This concept works for anything killable in Dota, including buildings.
All right, try getting some last hits on some of these creeps. And to help you, let me introduce you to our last hit trainer. No, it's not a minigame. It's a gigantic, thick-ass sheep.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
Howdy, Dragon Man. It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
You're a goddamn natural.
This will only hurt.
Hey, now that's a lot of gold you're missing. Hey, now that's a lot of gold you're missing.
Attack!
Oh, that was a good last hit. You're a goddamn natural. You're a goddamn natural.
Depending on your hero, you can also use spells to kill creeps. Just keep in mind that this will cost you.
So long, Dragon Knight. Don't give up.
Dragon Charge.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
And look who we have here, an enemy hero.
This is Sniper. You probably see a lot of him in your game. Everyone.
Your hero, Dragon Knight, is a melee, which typically means that you'll be a bit tankier than the ranged heroes like Sniper. Of course, the downside to being melee is that you gotta get closer in order to attack.
Aha! You suck!
As you can see, Sniper is actually getting the last hit on some of his own creeps. Why would someone ever do
Your
something?
skull.
This is called denying. When an allied creep is at low HP, you can actually attack it by hitting the A key and then selecting your creep. If you get the last hit, then the enemy will actually get less experience.
Try denying some of your creeps now.
By my blade. Our shields shall clash. Swiftly. Wormblade cuts deep. Denied. We cross swords. The dragon waits. By the honor of the ancients.
Not that bad. For a dragon.
Yes.
Great, you've denied some creeps, which means Sniper is less powerful than you right now. Take advantage of
Dragon
this
out.
by destroying it.
The community of failure.
Oh, shit!
Now that
An
that
honorable
filth Sniper has
demise.
died, push his tower.
Towers are an important objective. Each lane has a few of them for protection. Once you've killed one, it's gone forever. Go ahead and try to destroy that tower. Doing so is the same versus any other unit in the game. You can simply right-click to attack.
I'll knock your skull. I'm under
Now you know the pain of death. Let this be an important lesson for you. Pushing towers can be very dangerous.
As you can see, you are now dead, but luckily for you, death is not permanent, unlike for us Grievals. Your respawn timer can be seen at the top HUD or your personal hero portrait. You'll always respawn in your fountain.
Your respawn time is based on how much experience you have. The longer the game goes, the longer your respawn time will be. Luckily for us, you're a noob, so it should be no time at all.
Even though you're dead, you can still be valuable to your team by overseeing the map in order to make the best decisions in the game. Examples being where should you go next, or what items do the enemy heroes have, or what do you want to eat for dinner tonight. All of these can be learned while you're dead.
Time to go back to the tower. Typically, you'd need an item to teleport here, but I'm bored, so let's help you out a bit.
Who calls to Dragon Knight?
This time, let's be more cautious. Every tower has a radius in which they will start attacking enemy units. Hold the Alt button to see how big that is.
Swiftly. Compelled to battle. The dragon waits.
As you can see, when the creeps enter the area of the
By the honor
tower,
of the
they
ancients.
started attacking the first target it saw. This can allow you to move within the tower's range without getting hit. Okay, try getting to the other side of the tower without taking damage.
Of course. Forward.
Good, now back to your side.
Yes. I need no steed.
Start killing the tower. Just remember, the towers typically only attack one unit at a time, so just use your
Attack.
creeps to tank it up for you.
Okay, you're actually pretty weak, so let's level you up to 6, which will provide you with your ultimate ability. In addition, we'll gladly provide you some late game items.
Damn, you're strong now. Activate your ultimate, which turns you into a dragon.
Doing so will actually turn you into a ranged hero. Pretty cool, huh?
Now, kill that tower.
Attack.
Woo! The enemy just activated their glyph. It will temporarily make all of their towers and creeps invulnerable for a short amount of time. Go ahead and try clicking it yourself.
Dragon charge. Dragon to the fray. Compelled to battle. Yes.
Nicely done. Now destroy the tower once and for all. Notice you deleted your items. Don't actually do this in a match or you will get reported.
Now that you've killed some creeps and a tier 1 tower, let's go actually buy some items for yourself.
As we mentioned previously, most items can be bought from your base, but there are actually some items you can only buy from the secret shop.
Your mini-map will show 2 locations of this shop. Go ahead and click over here to purchase some goodies. If you want to go to a specific spot on the map without having to follow your hero with the camera, you can use the mini-map. Right-click on the secret shop and your hero will walk there automatically.
Onward. By my blade.
There's a powerful damage item called the Daedalus. It gives you a bunch of plus damage, as well as a percentage chance to critical strike for even more. In order to build it, you need the Demon Edge, which is only available in the secret shop. Go ahead and purchase that.
In order to complete the Daedalus, you must purchase the Chrysalis and the recipe for the main shop. Go ahead and do so.
Keep in mind that for the regular shop, you can buy things from anywhere on the map. When you do this, just know that the items will not automatically enter your inventory. You'll still need to go pick them up manually or have them delivered. Okay, now I don't know about you, but walking back to the base seems like a huge... Congratulations! You've successfully used a poor defenseless animal to do your bidding.
These little critters can die, so if you see an enemy courier, make sure to slay it. This gives your whole team gold and lets you slow down their progress.
Okay, you have some items, you have some levels. It's time for you to enter the terrifying world away from the lanes. Let's go into the jungle.
Use your mini-map to navigate to the waypoint.
Dragon
And let's
to the
get in there.
Yes.
You made it! Welcome to the terrifying dark jungle, young innocent beautiful one. On the DotA map, there are 3 lanes. This is where most of the action takes place, as you'll need to push one of these lanes or more likely all of them to win the game. Lanes are where creeps go, and that means it's where the easy money and experience lies.
But not all things are so predictable, my friend. The dark regions between the lanes we call the jungle. Dangerous creatures spawn in the jungle camps where they stand guard to attack any who do them harm. The jungle acts as a place where you can be unseen by your enemies. This means that you can farm here and make money, or you can invade and they won't see you coming. Although, the same applies to them. But what are you farming? Well, let's show off some of those jungle creeps.
Jungle creeps come in 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and ancients. Don't get that confused with the ancient, of course. As you might imagine, the higher tier the jungle creeps, the bigger and stronger they are. But of course, the bigger they are, the more gold and experience they will provide.
Go ahead and mercilessly slay this camp.
Dragon Eye. Dragon to the fray. Steel wins battles. Gold wins wars. Dragon Charge. I need no steed.
Good. Now all we need to do is wait. Jungle creeps spawn every minute. You'll notice that there's a clock at the top center of your screen.
I'm bored.
Okay, fine. We'll just respawn them now, but remember, in a normal game, it's every minute. Great, but oh dear, these weak, pathetic creeps from the small camp give so little golden experience.
You know, we could just walk to the bigger camp.
No, I'm far too fat for that. I have a better idea. The jungle camps respawn every minute so long as there's nothing in their spawn area. Hold the Alt button to see what this spawn area looks like.
See that box? You don't want to stand in
Our
there when the
shields
in-game
shall
timer
clash.
reaches a minute, or you will block the spawn. Or maybe you do want to stand in there to block your enemy's camp from spawning. Kinda down what kind of person you are.
Now the creeps won't spawn if something's in their way. But what if we move the creeps out of the way at the exact moment that they're supposed to spawn? Let's see what happens. When the game timer hits 53, I want you to attack a jungle creep and then run away. Get them to chase you and make sure that you and them are outside the box before the timer hits 0.
Ready, go!
The dragon waits. Yes!
No, try again. Pull at 53, then get out of the box.
I need no speed.
No, try again. Pull at 53, then get out of the box.
Forward.
No, try again. Pull at 53, then get out of the box.
Of course. Dragon Eye. Fly by night.
Perfection. Well done. This is what we call stacking a camp. Now you can get much more XP and gold from slaying this camp. In fact, DotA rewards you for doing this by
By
giving
the honor
you
of the
stacking.
ancients.
Additional gold to spot. Kind of like DotA's minimum wage. I mean, it's something.
Calls the dragon.
Yes, it's an important skill for all heroes to know. So, I want you to keep stacking as many times as you can. Just like in a real game, you're going to need to pull the creeps earlier and earlier if you hope to stack more. And there's somebody here to hype it up for you. Good luck!
We're here at the Stacking Training Championships, and I'm here to make this mundane activity extremely exciting.
Fly by night. Control to back. Yes.
If these stacks keep going like this, we're gonna have to direct you to go play another video game.
Into a rage I fly. Yes. Of course.
If these stacks keep going like this, we're gonna have to direct you to go play another video game.
Swiftly. Dragon to the fray.
If these stacks keep going like this, we're gonna have to direct you to go play another video game.
The dragon waits. Forward. Who calls the dragon knight?
That is not a stack. The judges are not gonna be happy.
Forward. Attack. Onward.
If these stacks keep going like this, we're gonna have to direct you to go play another video game.
Dragon charge. Dragon eye.
That is not a stack. The judges are not gonna be happy. If these stacks keep going like this, we're gonna have to direct you to go play another video game.
Yes! Excellent work. Now go ahead and clear this camp. You can leave it for your allies in the game if you want, but be careful if you do. There is little to stop an enemy from taking your stacked camp as well.
This will allow. out your skull. Swiftly. The dragon waits. Into a rage I fly.
My god, is that a neutral item? I have no idea why I'm so excited. They're not even particularly rare. Neutral items are dropped only by jungle creeps. 4 of them will drop for each team based on the time of the in-game clock. There are 5 tiers to these items, and they get better as the game goes on. This whole process begins at 7 minutes for the tier 1 items, and then ends with the most powerful and game-breaking neutral items at 60 minutes. Just hope your games don't last that long.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure you were thinking to yourself, there just aren't enough items for me to learn in this game. Well, here you are, my friend. The good news is that your inventory has 1 slot that is reserved specifically for a neutral item, so you don't have to mix and match with what you're buying during the game.
Oh no, what is this, a new jungle camp?
Kill it!
This will only hurt a lot.
Dear me, you have 2 neutral items now. As you can see, the second neutral item went into your backpack. The backpack slots are what we call muted, meaning it's as if you don't have them on your hero. This is useful when your 6 item slots are full, but you still want some other items that you can swap out for. Anyway, let's send your first neutral item back to the base.
Here is your neutral item. Now right-click on that and select Teleport to Neutral Stash.
Great. Now your allies can take the garbage that you don't want. Please drag and drop the neutral item in your backpack with the left mouse and put it into your neutral slot. Congratulations, you have successfully swapped neutral items.
You stacked camps, you farmed neutrals, you returned neutrals to the fountain. You're literally better than 80% of current Dota players.
Okay then, my little pancake, it's time to teach you how to kill.
What's up?
Compelled to battle.
It's Ricky, the demon rat. Follow that monster.
By my blade.